Well, hello everyone. It is time for our free virtual card class. I do have some projects. I have 4 awesome projects that we're going to be working on today. 2 of them are cards, and one is a treat box and the other is a gift box. So super excited about it. Again, thank you for joining me. Please let me know that you are here. Type in the comments that you're here and where you're from. Have a lot to go over today. It's really a really exciting week for Stampin' Up. We released our new mini catalog. So this went live yesterday. Going to be showing you some of the products in the year throughout the week. But today I'm going to be focusing in on Sale-A-Bration. For those of you that are unfamiliar with what Sale-A-Bration is, it's an awesome program. Super simple. You place a qualifying order of $60 and you get to choose items from this catalog. And I'll show you some of the products. We are going to be putting into action at least 3 of the products today. So you can kind of see how they coordinate with other products that we have. And then we also have a scrapbook line that launched yesterday. There's a new catalog for that. You can go to my Facebook page or my website and you can download it and you can see all the new scrapbooking stuff. So let's get crafting. I'm going to turn your camera down so you can see what we got going here. We are going to be focusing in on this really pretty paper. Oh, got to turn my volume down. All right, so we're going to be focusing in on this really pretty paper. Absolutely love it. It's an item that you can get free. So this is the Bloom Impressions. You can see all these really pretty colors. All the designer series paper is double-sided. So you get a lot of bang for your buck there. So you place an order for $60, you can get the designer paper. You can also get the 2 stamp sets that we're going to be using. So we have Document the Day. We're going to be using that today. And this would really work well with scrapbooking pages. They have this really cute fruit paper. Let's see here, the seagulls. I am going to be doing a class probably in April or May with the seagulls. And then this is the other stamp set that we're going to use, Day to Celebrate. And this would work great with scrapbooking as well. There's some beautiful paper, the Toadstool Gardens, awesome. So these are items that you can get for free. Just kind of flip through here just a little bit. They do have another price point. If you spend $120, you can get a stamp set and the coordinating dies. So this one is really pretty. I like that one. And then there's also this stamp set, Corner and Bloom. I really like that one. I think that is just so pretty. So, all right. And then they have also a join special. And I'm going to pop on live in the next day or two, and I'm going to explain what the sign-on special is. Signing on with Stampin' Up, you get the starter kit. It's the best deal in the catalog. It's awesome. So, but you get to get some free markers and a whole bunch of free other stuff. Oh, Beth, yep, absolutely. Who doesn't love free? I love free. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to turn on my lights. I forgot to turn them on. Let me get them going here. All right, so we'll brighten that up so you can see a little better. All right, so let's put this stuff on the side. So with our projects today, you can get this kit for free. You will get to make one of each project. And it is simply wonderful, simply fabulous. All right, so I did, for time's sake, I went ahead and I pre-cut a lot of stuff These are the treat boxes. So I'm going to show you how to assemble them. This is our beautiful designer series paper. I cut out some basic black. I cut out a label, and then we have some flowers here. And let's see here. So this here is the little box that we are going to create. This is just adorable. It is so pretty. You can put so many things in here. So you have the ribbon, you can tie a bow. And then I also put some Velcro on the inside to help it stay closed. I'm going to show you how to stamp on the inside of the box. So we are going to get started here. All right, so what we want to do first is we want to attach our paper. Now, if you get this kit for free, I will include some of the designer series paper, and you should have some extra to make some other projects. But I'm also going to include a tutorial that has pictures and instructions. Sorry, I'm like just not with it today. It has been a day, let me tell you. So we had some things happen in the last couple days, and it's just kind of thrown me for a little bit, but we move on. All right, so I didn't line that one up that great, but you get the idea. All right, so we are going to finish our box here. So we're going to start with the outside. So the box comes with some adhesive strips. We're not going to worry about them for right now. We're just going to fold up our box just like that. Doesn't take a whole lot. We're going to put some ribbon. We need our ribbon. We need our ribbon. Where's our ribbon? Our ribbon. So this is the black and white, or I'm sorry, the black and very vanilla ribbon, and that is in our annual catalog. So we're just going to leave enough to tie a bow, and let's see, we'll go maybe about here. We can always cut it shorter. You can't make it longer. All right. So we will lay down our ribbon. We're going to put some adhesive on the back. All the measurements for all the pieces will be included in the detailed tutorial. All right, so let's give ourselves a little wiggle room here. We're just going to, you know what, I'm going to put this piece on the back because I didn't line that up very good. Oh, so Beth asked, how do you get the kit for free? So, to get this card kit for free, that is a great question. Thank you for asking because, yeah, I'm a little spacey today, I don't know. So, to get the card class for free, you will simply place an order on the link that I have attached. You're going to place a minimum of a $40 order. And as soon as you place that order, I will get an email letting me know that you've done so, and I will ship that out to you ASAP. So $40 isn't too bad. You get a lot of product for $40. Plus, if you spend just a little bit more, you can qualify to get some of the freebies. So this is what we have so far. We'll put this on the side, and we'll work on the inside of our box. Yeah, today, just a little spacey. I don't know what is happening. I think we need some sunshine. Here in Adams, Wisconsin, it is like super cold, really cold. All right, so we're just going to kind of pre-bend this a little bit. We're going to lay it flat again. We're going to take our tuxedo black, and we're going to use, let's see, where'd my stamps? Let's go. Here they are. We are going to use the one that says all day your way. So with these photopolymer stamps, you can tell that they're very bendy. So what I like to do when I want them straight is I just simply lay them down. I go in with my block and I pick it up. You can curve it, you can do it how you would like, but I like to have them most of the time how they're supposed to be. So we'll just juice that up and we'll stamp that right in the center, just like that. All right, we'll let that hang out and dry just a bit. It does take a couple seconds longer for it to dry on these boxes because the boxes have like a shiny texture to it. So we'll let that hang out and dry. I don't want to smear it. The way my day's been going, I'd probably smear it. All right, so let's stamp our tag. And our tag, we will use It's a Good Day to Celebrate. We'll lay it down, pick it up, grab our label. I'm gonna make sure that's nice and juicy. Now I did just juice these up so they're extra juicy. There we go. And I'll clean that off. All right, so let's finish assembling everything else. Let's get this out of here because knowing me, and if you've watched my videos, I've worn more ink than anybody ever. Hi Linda, thank you for joining. All right, so this is still wet, but what we're going to do is finish up the rest. So we're going to put that on the side. Let's grab our adhesive and attach this. I'm going to just lay this flat. You can always grab a dimensional and put a dimensional on it if you would like. I'm just going to go flat. And we'll put this right on the side here. Just like that. Now I had already gone ahead and I punched out using the bow punch. So I'm going to attach some adhesive on here. I'm going to use some liquid glue. I usually don't do a whole lot with the liquid glue because it's messy, but I'm just going to grab a little bit here. A little bit goes a long way. Do that. There we go. And I'm not going to be using the hole that's in the die, so I'm going to simply just cover it up. There we go. We'll hold that for a couple seconds, just like that. Beautiful. All right. So I did go ahead and I already die cut out some flowers. These flowers are from the Hearts and Hugs. I don't know if you remember that stamp set and the dies. It's still available, I believe. But we are going to grab some of our mini glue dots. Just going to put a couple on here. We'll put one towards the bottom. And I always cut out way more than I need. And one there, and we'll use one more. We'll put the other ones on the side for another project, because there's always something that we can use it for. Oh, come on, get on there. There we go. And just put that second one there. All right, so we need to fancy this up a little bit. So I had already gone ahead and I colored some basic rhinestones. Everyone should have basic rhinestones. They are very multi-purpose. So you can go ahead and take your blender markers and color them. So I had already done that, so I'm going to grab, woo, that little rascal just went away, didn't he? Just gonna put that right there. Grab another one. I don't know why I'm using my scissors when I have my take your pick tool right next to me. And there we go. The outside of our box is assembled. All right. So this one, I still don't want to touch it. I'm afraid that it's still wet. But what we're going to do is decorate the inside. So I need one more of those flowers. So we're going to put some petals on here, our little flower. All right, so we'll put that right in the center. And I have a few more of the ones that I've already colored, so I'm going to grab them. I'm not going to use my scissors this time. I'll just put that right in the center. One there. And one more. So they say to do things in odd numbers. I don't know who they is or are or whatever. I don't know who they are, but we're going to do in odd numbers. All right, I see we have some more people that are joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is our Sale-A-Bration free virtual card class. And I'm showing you some of the products that you can get for free through Sale-A-Bration through Stampin' Up. So I'm doing a little incentive. You can get this card kit for free if you place a $40 purchase on at my Stampin' Up store. Once you place an order with the link, I will send you this amazing kit. You'll get to make 4 projects. You'll get all the stuff here that you need to complete that. All right. So again, I was telling you earlier that these boxes have these adhesive strips, which is really nice. You just got to kind of peel up the little tag and place it on here. So we're going to just try and line it up the best we can. There we go. I don't want to push down too much because I don't want my words, because they're still, if you can see, they're still super shiny. So they are kind of wet. All right. So there's also a little tab here with adhesive. We're going to keep that on here because I'm going to use some Velcro. So if you're a crafter, I'm sure you have Velcro. So of course, now it doesn't want to peel off. It is a day, let me tell you. All right, so there's one. Let's try again to get this side. So this is nice because it makes the box reusable. All right, this is just getting the best of me today, isn't it? All right, I think I got it. All right, so I'm going to put the Velcro right here on the tag. Just like that. Oh, you know what? The wrong side. Oh, goodness. It's going on this side. So that when you close the box, it will help hold it together. See? And then it just peels apart. Boy, this project is just like getting the best of me, this Velcro. Anyways, you get the idea. All right, so now we will just tie a bow. Good gravy. But this is the most adorable box. It is so cute. You can put little gift cards in there. You could put little candies, treats. We'll tie a bow. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I'm just having a day, aren't I? All right, let's do this. We got this. All right, and then we'll just snip this end. All right, and through the magic of television, here's my much nicer sample that I made ahead of time. So you can see how the Velcro stuck on both sides. And then you just simply tie a bow, and we'll do that here. So you can see the completed project that looks much nicer than the one I just made. All right, I probably should have saved this project for the last one. All right, so isn't that adorable? You can put a lot of cute things in here. And on these stamp sets, there are different sentiments. So you could always mix them up. Again, these are the Sale-A-Bration stamp sets, some of them, that you can earn for free. All right, so that is project number 1. All right, project number 2. Super cute card. It is. Let me grab it. So we are going to make this really pretty card. Oh, what a day. Let me tell you, I can attest to that. It is a day. All right, so let's get started. I'll put that on the side. So we have our basic white. Very simple. We're just going to fold it in half. Yeah, Denise, it is a clever idea if I could get it to work. It was just being super difficult. I don't know what the deal was. All right, so we have our basic white. It's cut standard card size. We have our black. And then I have some of that beautiful DSP that is also a free option. I'm going to put some adhesive on here and attach. So the way that box went, I'm kind of nervous about my last project that I have for you. It's a gift bag. It's kind of scaring me. All right, going to put some dimensionals on the back. I just have to find my dimensionals. 2, 3, and 4. You can put as many as you want. I've seen ladies where they cover it completely. You do you. But I think I will put one in the middle because nobody likes a saggy middle. All right, so we'll grab that and we'll just put that right here. Easy peasy. It already looks really pretty. So we have some scrap white and we are going to stamp, and I love this stamp. This is so cool. It's ginormous. It says day. So again, I'm just going to lay it flat so it stays nice and straight. Grab my block and pick it up just like that. I'm going to use some fresh freesia ink. And we're going to make sure we get this really nice and juicy. Now, I did notice, just a little tip, when I was putting ink on here, you can see, like on the letter D, I don't know if you can see it so much on the camera, you want to make sure your letter is completely covered. So the stamp is bigger than the stamp pad. You could put it on an angle, but you're still going to have pieces that hang off. So you want to focus on each letter. Make sure it's nice and covered. And when you get to that last letter, there's like little spacers. You want to make sure that you get each letter so it's nice and covered. Because otherwise you get the weird lines. Is this the piece I wanted? Yes. All right. Press that down. Did that work? Okay. So I did miss on part of it. Wasn't on purpose, but I'll say it was on purpose. So see how you have the line? So you want to make sure when you're using a bigger stamp like that, that the entire letter is covered in ink solidly. So no harm, no foul. It'll still be beautiful. All right, so let me just wash this real quick. Choot, choot, choot. There we go. So just do what I say, don't do as I do. All right, so we're going to grab our scissors and we're just going to trim these out real quick. Super easy. Let me get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Excuse me. All right. All the way down, and then we'll cut each letter out. Oop. All right, Whoop. There we go. Come on. Okay, so we're just going to cut. You're going to give yourself a little bit of a white space. If you try to cut directly on the line, it's going to make your image look a little wonky. Okay, so it's a real quick cutout. There's the Y, we do the A, nice and straight-ish. Now, if you're that particular, you can always put it on your paper trimmer and try and do that. But for me, I don't need it to be that perfect. I'll just nip the center. Get our scissors in there. Cut as straight as you possibly can. All right, so we're gonna just trim a little more. Yeah, see, so on this one, on the D, I have good coverage here, but not as great here. So what you could also do is grab your Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella is a great tool to use to kind of blend in some of that stuff. So let me just grab my Wink of Stella real quick. So we'll go with that line. We can just kind of blend in the line, go over. So the sparkle will take your eye. It'll, I don't know how to explain it. Your eye will go towards the sparkle, and it won't go towards where you may have not had great coverage. So you can go ahead and use the Wink of Stella. You could put more on it if you want. So let's take this, and we're going to take where we had the solid stamp and brush it towards where it was kind of fuzzy, where it didn't get quite as much coverage as we would have liked. So we're just going to kind of blend that in. And it's not going to make it perfect, but you can kind of, you don't see it as much because you see the little sparkles. Just something you could maybe try. All right, next there's a strip of scrap paper, and we're going to stamp our "Oh What a Day." All right, so it is in the documenting the day. I have to try and get used to doing this upside down. So another quick tip, if you're having trouble seeing what's on your thing, tip your case just a little bit, and then you can peek in and see the words. Because if you're anything like me, any little bit of help will work. Now, if I could just find it. Oh, what a day. Where are you? Oh, oh, oh. Is this what I want? Oh, what a. Yep. Oh, what a. That's what I want. All right, so we're going to lay it flat, pick it up, and we're going to grab our black again. And black ink, where did you go? All right. Right here. So remember, you can get this kit for free. Simply place an order with the link that I've included in the description, and you can get this free. As soon as I see an order, I will package up a kit for you and get that out. You do have only until the end of Saturday to take advantage of my special that I have to get this kit for free. All right, so let me just trim this. You know what? Because I'm having a day, I'm going to grab my trimmer and just going to trim this down a little bit so I don't have to try and cut it straight. All right, see, just like that, very nice. And because I'm feeling extra challenged today, I'm just going to put this on an angle, and we'll trim. Nice and straight. Alright, so let's put the rest of this card together. Alright, I'm going to grab some dimensionals. I like to save and use all my dimensionals, so we're just going to tear off a couple pieces. There's one, there's two. Alright, we'll flip this over and put that right about here. And let's get some dimensionals on these letters. I'm just going to do one dimensional per letter. I know some of you are like freaking out, but it's all good. Okay, so we'll take our D, and now we're going to lay it down, but we're not going to like push it down because we want to do some placement and make sure we have it where we would like it. D-A-Y. And they're going to move this up just a tad. And I think that's good. Beautiful. All right, now we need our ribbon again. We're just going to tie a bow, just like this. There's different ways you can tie your bows. I do it like I'm tying my shoes. Some people do it like with the bunny ears. How do you all do your bows? Do you do the bunny ears, or do you tie it like you're tying your shoe? I'd love to know. So throw in the comments how you like to tie your bows. Now I'm going to grab 2 mini glue dots because it is a bigger ribbon. I just want a little more coverage. I'm just going to put this right up at the top. All right, now we have some more of these little flowers. So we're going to grab just a couple. Oh. That little guy stuck together, didn't it? All right, so put a mini glue dot there. We'll put one here. We'll put one right up on the D, and we're going to jazz them up a little bit. So they're not going to be just plain. And now you could always die cut whatever flowers you would like on yours if you wanted a different color. 1, 2, 3. Here's 4. And we'll grab a little smaller one. Maybe. Come on. And here's number 5. All right. So I have a couple left of the ones I've already colored. So we'll use them. This I used Pool Party. All right, I'm out of those. So on to the next one. Here I can show you how I colored them. So let's see, let's grab, that's Blackberry Bliss. You know what, we'll just use that. Okay, so all you do is you take the brush end and you just simply color. So let's see, I need 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3. So that's why I love these rhinestones, because you can make them different colors. And I've tried it on the pearls. You can do it on the pearls as well. Now, if you're planning ahead, oh, that little guy just went shooting across, didn't he? So you do want to make sure that you have time to let them dry. That's why I'm not using my take your pick tool, because they need a little time to dry, because then you get the ink on your fingers. And we'll use that one. There we go. So just an extra little push. Perfect. All right. Here is project number 2. All right. So there's that. Let me get these other projects out of the way. That was my good one. There's that. All right. Project number 2 is a really cute card. And we have our lemon lolly paper. This is the card we are going to make. So we're still going to be using that same stamp. So let me just put that there. Take your paper. I got fuzzies everywhere. Where are they coming from? I'm going to fold it in half. Just like that. Take your bone folder. You could use your fingernail, but why? All right. And we have our basic white. And I had already gone ahead and I cut out, for time's sake, some of that designer series paper. I love the yellows. Absolutely love the yellows. And then here it's more like that, what is it, peach pie color. That's pretty too, but I just love the brightness of the yellow. So we are going to layer them onto our white cardstock. So I'm going to flip them over. We're going to give them a little bit of adhesive. There's 1, 2, and 3. Oh, we'll grab a little more glue. Just like that. If you hear some rumbling in the background, I don't know if someone is doing like maneuvers out there, but I think it's like I want to say Coast Guard. I know it's not the Coast Guard. I don't live by a huge lake. It's the military. They do a lot of maneuvers around here for trainings. So we're just going to kind of eyeball. So you might hear some jets. They really like doing their sonic booms. And if you're not prepared for it, holy caramba, makes you jump out of your shorts sometimes. All right, so let's grab some dimensionals. I'll use the bigger ones here. These are scraps. Yeah, the yellow, I just absolutely love it. I think the yellow is just gorgeous. And another one in the center. So you do fake bows. So how do you do a fake bow? Do you have like a little machine, or is it like those pegs? I've seen pegs. Or do you buy bows that are already made? All right, so we have our yellow paper, and we're just going to attach this. I'm going to center it as best as I can today. I make no promises. All right, so I had already die cut out a label. We're going to stamp on here. So we're going to be using the Big Day stamp again. So again, I just lay it flat, grab my block, pick it up, and then I'm also going to be using a perfect. So kind of tip it open, see if you can read backwards. Is it this one? Perfect, yes. So I'm going to lay that flat, even though it's a smaller one. And grab my block and pick it up. So for this one, I'm going to be using pumpkin pie and lemon lolly. So the lemon lolly will be for the large stamp. We're going to do the small stamp first. So a perfect. I have to do this upside down so you can see it right side up. And we will just line that up towards the top. There we go. Clean this up. All right, now we'll juice up our big day. Now, hopefully I can get a little better coverage on this one. Let's move that over. So we're gonna juice it all up. Focus in on the D. There's the A. And now let's do the Y. We'll turn this. Make sure our Y is good. So I think I'm good and covered. Let me turn it the right way. And if it's not perfect, it's not perfect. And it's paper, and you can always cut some more paper and try it again. You tie a knot so it looks like a bow. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'd love to know how other people do things, because my way is not always great, as you could tell when I did that box. All right, so I got some good coverage. I don't need to kind of do something to try and fix it. So we are going to just flip this over and put some dimensionals. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Coming. There we go. And we'll make sure we have this facing the right direction. We'll put this on. All right. And now I had die cut a little butterfly. In your kit, you will get the little butterfly. Now what I'm going to do with this guy is I'm just going to kind of bend it a little bit just to give it a little bit of lift. Don't need a lot. And we'll grab some of the liquid glue, just a little bit on here. Again, a little goes a long way. And we'll just put this right up here. Hold it for a couple seconds, and voila, it is stuck. Now I'm going to grab, this is the Baker's Twine 3-color pack. This came out last year, but it is still available. So you can always order this. I love it because they have the yellow. And just going to do a simple bow. Wrap it around and pull it through. And then we'll just kind of maneuver these little things here, just like that. And then grab both ends and we'll cut that on the side. And now we want to attach it. So I'm going to grab another little mini glue dot, and I'm going to just take it and I'm going to roll it because I don't want the big fat circle. And we're just going to put it right in the center of our butterfly. And then we'll grab the ribbon or the twine and just plop it right in the center. And there you go. Now you could also take some of your rhinestones and color them with maybe like Daffodil Delight. It's a little darker yellow, so I think it would show up. You could do the light pumpkin pie and try that because there are some darker colors in here, so I think that would be really pretty as well. All right, so that is project number 3. Now project number 4. This one I'm a little nervous just because I had such a fantastic assembly with the box. So here is, let me get the box. Here is what our box looks like. Isn't that pretty? I love this paper. So it's a little box and it opens up and you can put whatever it is you want in there and just close it up. And it just stays closed. And it has that really pretty ribbon. Love it. So we're going to do one with the pink. So I am hoping, whoop, hoping I can get this to work out right. So this is a 6 by 12 piece of the Designer Series paper, and I've already gone ahead and I've scored it. So the tutorial will provide you with all the measurements of where I scored it, because you will do the scoring yourself. Don't be intimidated. They're very simple measurements. There's no like 16ths or 8ths or anything like that. So super simple. So we're just gonna finish folding that. All right, so we are making a box. So we're going to cut so that we can fold in these little flappies. I'm just gonna cut along the score line. And we're gonna do the same thing. What side is that? Okay. We're gonna do the same thing here. All right. So I should probably decide which side I want to show. Oh, I like the white. I like that. Okay. So I'm gonna keep cutting here. So this is going to be folded back. Cut here. So this is going to fold over on itself. Yeah, I probably didn't need to cut that, but oh, you know what? We'll fold it back on this side. There we go. All right, so we are going to start assembling the box. Just a strip of the Stampin' Seal. Push that right over so we have a little border. Super cute. Fold that way. And then the box is going to fold in. So we want to fold in the little tabbies. This is our lid, so that's going to fold in. So we want to make sure that when we're assembling the box, these little tabbies are on the inside. We want to make sure that the back tucks into the front. Okay. So you want to have that nice clean transition. So if you turn it the other way and you do it the other way, you're going to have this wonky edge showing. You don't want that. So this is the direction it's going to go. All right. So we'll fold these back in. Put some adhesive on here. Don't need a lot. All right. So then I'm going to fold. I don't know if you can see that, but we want to press down on the table because we want to make sure it's going to be straight. There. So we have our sides. Now we're going to take the front of our box and cup it over what we've already built because we don't want to see a wonky edge. All right, so I'll put some more adhesive on here. Now you could use your Stampin' Seal Plus. That might hold it a little better, but on this Designer Series paper, the Stampin' Seal is just fine. So we'll do this over here as well. You could use liquid glue if you'd like, but with the liquid glue, if you use too much, you're going to get your paper all warbly. All right, so we're going to take our bone folder and press that down so that the adhesive is all nice and stuck. Paper all sticks together, and now we can close our box. But before we do, because it's kind of wonky to try and get in, we're going to trim up these little tabs. Okay, so we're just going to take our scissors and cut on an angle just like that, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. See, so I couldn't even tell you what shape that is, but you're just trimming off the sides so it fits better when you try and fold the sides in. I should have paid more attention in geometry for shapes. All right, so we're just going to fold our little tabbies in, and they pop in much easier. All right, so we have that. There's our little box. Now we are going to So I've already punched. This is a new punch that we have. It is called To the Point Label Punch. So this is really cool because this punch that just came out coordinates with two stamp sets that just came out. The Hugs for Love and the Bright Borders. So any of these you can trim out with this punch. So actually I've used this for my monthly card club. So be sure to check that out. So we use this stamp set and this punch, but they all coordinate. So these are some items that you could get to get your $60. So you could get some of these other items that we're using for free. And again, with a $40 purchase, I send you the kit for free. So again, as Beth had said earlier, free is good. All right, so we are going to use, and I didn't put it away, so it's a good day to celebrate. So we will stamp that. And let's see here, what color? I don't know if I want that. I gotta grab my coordinating ink. Let me just grab that real quick. So it is my Melon Mambo. No, it's not. That is not my Melon Mambo. Hey, Petunia Pop, I think. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. It's a day. All right. I don't know why I'm so challenged today. All right, so we're just gonna use this. So we'll juice that up. Stamp our sentiment right in the center. Trying to keep track of the names of all this stuff is crazy sometimes. All right, at that, we're gonna close this up. And we are going to attach, I'm going to attach this flat to our label. All right, so that's just gonna go right in the center. Just like that. Now I have this other ribbon that I've been using. I love it. It's simple, it's white. It is a woven ribbon. And we're going to wrap that around our box and tie a bow. My clumsy hands. All right, so we'll cut it about there. See that precise measuring I did there? All right, so we're going to tie a bow. It gives me plenty to play with. There we go. I'll just slide that over. And I did cut a little too much, but better to have enough than not enough. Trim that. I'll grab some dimensionals. And let's see, we'll put one at the top and one at the bottom. All right. Yeah, this box is a little easier doing it than what it looked like it was going to be, but I was getting nervous. I'm thinking, whew, hope this works. So we're just going to set that on here, just like that. And now you have a beautiful box. So our projects today, we made these awesome boxes. Oh, just one tip. When you are scoring your designer series paper, do not go over it a gazillion times. Do not press really hard. You don't need to score it, but maybe forward and back and you're done. Because if you score too hard, it will rip. And then, so I had some white edges that were showing. So to hide it, I grabbed a marker and I just kind of colored the edge. So you don't want to press super hard. So I don't know if that will help anyone. So we got that. We got our super cute yellow card. I love it. I love that yellow. We have our Oh What a Day, and this is where we didn't stamp perfectly on the letters, so we took some of the Wink of Stella to kind of blend it in. I showed you how to color some gems, your rhinestones. And then we made this box where I'm not going to show you my sample. Or the one I made, I'm going to show you my sample because the one I made was a hot mess. So here's the little box. Let me just, let's see, which way do I got to go? I got to go up. I'll go this way. And over this way. All right. So here are our adorable projects. So here's the deal. You can get this card kit for free. Here, I'll move the purple one. You will get to make one of each of these awesome projects. All you simply, you're going to get a tutorial. You're going to get all the little bits and pieces to create everything. You will have to cut your own designer series paper. So again, I include all the measurements. You'll get pictures, easy peasy. All you simply do is go to the link that I have posted with this video. Click the link, place your order for $40. I will get this out in the mail right away. If you choose to go and place a $60 order, you can get the Sale-A-Bration items for free. So you'll be able to pick. Again, you don't have to pick these. You can use whatever sentiments you want. The book, I showed you that earlier, has all different things that you can pick. So you can go through and pick. You can pick the paper. There's a little kit that you can pick. Again, I'm going to be doing a class with the seagulls, but don't worry about getting it because the class that I'm going to do, it's going to include it. So you won't have to worry about that. Here's the stamp set we used. This stamp set is really cute. I love this paper. This is so fun. I'm going to do, probably next week I'm going to use this paper. Here's the paper that we used today. So if you're wondering what the designer series paper was, it's Bloom Impressions. It's 12 by 12, double-sided, and you get 12 sheets. And this here is at the $120 price point. So if you place an order and it's over the 60, if it's over 60, you can get this. I think it's at, it's at the $120 price point. So at the $120 price point, if you don't like this, you can get two of the other items, if that makes sense. So for every 60, you get to choose something. So, all right, enough of that. All right, so this is what we have here today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you could be here. Please like, love, share my business page, share my videos. The more people share the love, the more my videos go out, and the happier everyone is. So, all right. Thank you so much, and I will see you all probably tomorrow. I'm going to show you some fun stuff. So I will see you all then. Thank you, and God bless. Bye-bye.